Hey, hello friends. Welcome to our channel SAP SD and ABAP League Support. Hope you guys are doing good. So there is a requirement from client. So whenever they try to create a sales order and when they try to save it in the sales document number, they want to have the prefix of that country ISO code of the sales organization. So for example, there's a country called Austria. So whenever they get an order for Austria sales organizations, they want to have EAT, the ISO code for Austria is EAT. That EAT should be prefixed before the sales document number. For example, currently, as per SAP standard behavior, the length of a sales document number is 10 numerics. 10 numerics, right? So business wants to have EAT in the beginning. I mean, the first two characters should be 80, then the number should follow as we defined in that VN01. Similar way, for UAE as well, they want to add EAE in the beginning. After that, number should follow. So by having this ISO code of the country in the sales document number, they can easily distinguish that this order for Austria, this order for UAE, this order for China, this order for Malaysia. It will be easy for them, right? You remember that long back also I published one video related to this flexible number range. We did some custom logic added and fulfilled the requirement. But now in SAP S4 HANA, SAP introduced this one of the functionality, predefined functionality, where we can configure the system however we require. So this is what we are going to see today about flexible number ranges in SAP S4 system. So no need to develop any logic, no code, nothing required. No help required from ABAP team at all. We can simply do this configuration by our own. Fine, let's log into the system. Okay, so I'm in the SPRO path under sales and distribution, sales. Under sales, we have sales documents. So today we'll see the steps we need to follow to achieve this requirement. Okay. Under sales documents, we have sales document header. Just click this one. And you see here, the first option is define number range prefixes for SD documents. Just execute this one. So here we need to define the prefix here, like for AE, 2 letters code, and description for that. I have already defined AE, ATBE. You can also add if you want, as per your need. So define the prefix here by clicking on new entries. Then go back and you see one more option here. Define number ranges for sales documents. Just click this one. So either click that one or you can simply go to VN01. Right? VN01 or that node, both are same only. So here we need to define the number range for the prefix wise. So first select our prefix, then click on change. Currently I am going to display, I already did the configuration, right? For sub-object is nothing to prefix here. For the prefix BE, I define the number is 01, that is ranging from 1 to 9999989. Okay, but if you observe closely here, the total length here is 8 only. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From 1 to 8 only. The reason is that we know that the length of an sales document number is 10 characters. As we have already defined this 2 characters prefix as constant prefixed one, that's why remaining 8 is coming in the number range level. Like this, we can define our own number range for every objects, prefix objects. That is the second step. And the next configurations, what we are going to perform is that under sales node, we have one more node available, that is configurable parameters and formulas in sales. Just click this one. And here we see one more node, that is flexible sales document numbering. Here just execute the first one, that is define parameter catalog entries for flexible sales document numbering. Next execute this one. So here we will define the fields here. Already SAP provides some set of fields here. We know that, right? In case of pricing also, we'll create the condition record for the pricing condition type. But in the pricing condition records, we have some field sales are tax code, tax classification of material, customer tax classification, right? This fields coming from where? It's coming from the custom condition table of the condition type. Then the condition table has a tax sequence level, right? So that's a field used to define the pricing condition records. Similar way, this field also required to define the condition records, or we can say decision table. So why I am saying decision table means this flexible number range concept works based on BRF plus functionality only. That is business rule framework plus. Already SAP given some set of parameter name. If you want, you can add here. Moreover, you can add your custom field also here. By clicking on new entries, you can simply go ahead and do that. Okay, so and here we have different usage available here. For example, flexible number range for billing document, request delivery date, and delivery and sales. By default, selected as S01 as a usage for sales document numberings. So no need to bother about this one, it's fine. Just focus on the field, whatever you require is available here is standard. If we don't see the field, whatever is required for us means, we can simply add here. And remember that, and these fields are header fields of an order, not an item fields like shipping point, plant, route. No, these are purely header field only. Fine, this is the first step. Then one more important step is that define formulas for flexible sales document numbering. Let's execute this one. Okay, so here we need to define the formula ID. So remember this formula ID I have defined as a jet sales document. Select this one, go to assign formula parameters. So by default, system proposes this parameter, that is number range result. This is by default. Okay, let me create one by one, then we will understand perfectly. Fine. So let me go to define formulas. I will create one new entry, that is jet sales. Add some description here. Save this. Now select this one, then click assign formula parameters. See, the number range result is automatically coming here. Okay, let's add new entries now. So here I want to control this functionality sales organization and sales document wise, and click save. So these are the two parameters that I'm going to use for my flexible numberage functionality. Now go to the formula task. Under the formula task, SAP provided one default task, that is set number range. Okay, select this one, go to assign parameter priority. So here we need to set the priority for those field what we defined here. Click new entries, then click the select options and define the sales organization, and again add this sales organization, then mention that priority, the sequence basically. Okay, so first I have given one as a sales document type and two as in sales organization. Okay, now save this. Now go to the decision table. Okay, you remember that when we discussed about that output determination in case of an BR plus SAP S4 HANA point of view, that time also we defined the decision tables. It's kind of a condition records for which combinations the output should trigger, right? Similar way only here also we need to create a decision table. In this decision table, we should define the what sales organizations for what sales document types this functionality should applicable. Okay, just click create here or append row. Okay, so it is an operator. Click this F4. Click this equals. Then sales document type. We have given two fields as a priority: sales document type and sales organization, right? Okay, select the sales document type as whatever we need. And again, this is for this operator is for another field sales organization. Okay, so we can define equal and we can define the sales organization here. Okay, and define the number range interval here 0 1 and add the prefix, that is for example 80 I'm adding here. Then click save. Fine. Now the decision has been table has been defined. That means this functionality works for the combination of sales document type plus sales organization only. Remember this part. So in this decision table, we have combined everything together. We have to combine the sales parameters like sales document type and sales organization, and for the which number range and which prefix. So everything came here. Now there is a last step that we need to perform now. Okay, remember this formula ID G sales. So we need to assign this formula ID to the routines. You see, there is an option called system adaptation. Just click this one, and here you see the routines. Under routines, you see the define custom routines for flexible sales document numbering. Just execute this one. So here we need to define that formula ID. Okay, click new entries. Remember, SAP is saying that the routine number should start from this only, this range only. So we can't go beyond this or prior to this. Just add this one only and something add here description and save this. Click OK. Now select this one and go to this assign enhancement IDs to a. Okay, let me expand this to the routine number. Just click this one and click new entries. Okay, so here we need to mention that the predefined SAP developed one enhancement option here, that is SDSLS flexible numbering task. Okay, add this one and we need to scroll to right. Okay, I need to scroll to right. Okay, fine, let me minimize the description. Fine. Okay, fine, let's up. I need to select this enhancement. It's a predefined one. SAP developed this enhancement option already. Select that one. Then in the implementation type, select the CPF, configurable parameter formulas. and in the enhancement identifier we need to assign the formula ID. You can click this F4 and you see G sales. Double click this one and click. Now click save. Now it has been defined, right? Now go back. Okay, fine. So we have defined that the formula ID, the enhancement option, that is done now. Now the last step is that we need to assign that routine to our sales document type to activate that functionality for our sales document type. So again, we need to go to that sales documents, and sales document header, and you see one option here, assign custom routines to sales document types. So execute this one, and here we can pick up whatever document type we need to configure this flexible number ranges. Select this one, and you see one option here, routine number for flexible sales document numbering. Just click F4 and you see this is a routine number we have defined here. So for this routine number only we have assigned our formula ID. In that formula ID we have defined the decision table, that sales organization sales document type, and we have defined the values also. So we have maintained the condition records, right, like decision tables wise, that assigned to this routine number. Click OK. Okay, fine, save it. That's it, right? This is the configurations end to end to activate the flexible number ranges. In upcoming sessions, we can go through that for billing document also. Hope this video will be very helpful to you friends. We can catch up in the next video. Bye for now.